Hello, welcome to the beautiful mountains of northern New Mexico. We are the Zia Queen Bee Company and Longeva Bees. My name is Mark. I run the Longeva Bee Queen Breeding Division of Zia Queen Bees, and today we're going to be installing our top bar nucleus colony into a top bar box. All right, now to all my customers, this is what your top bar is going to come in. We have a banker's box, and it has ventilation on each end. And where the tape is where your entry is. We're going to take a quick look inside. Inside the box, you're going to see this. There's going to be 8 or 10 frames, all well supported. And those are what you're going to drill into your top bar. So, when you get your box of bees home, you will take it. Here's our top bar colony. Let's take a look at this. Go to the entryway right here. The entry of your top bar is right here, facing to the southwest. You can take the box that I give you and put it right on top and open them up. Now you're going to want to let them fly for an hour or two till they're happy in the morning. Wait till it's warm out. Not too warm, but wait till it's warm out before you go and move them into your box. All right, we're going to go to one over here, get a view of that. We got some bees in there, and I am going to transfer them. Those have been sitting here a little bit, so that's why their entry is open, and they're actually in a box that entries on both ends. So we're going to, that's why we have an entry both here and on the other side. All right, I got to grab my top bars from the wheelbarrow. Keep a few bees in the mountains there, my videographer. Okay, now the top bar, the frames that we have, let me grab one of those frames. These frames, we're going to run a screw through whatever your top bar is, right into the top of those frames. Now, I pre-drilled a hole in there. That hole easily fits my screws, so they slide in and out, and I can get them right down onto that top bar. Can you get underneath and see there? So I'm going to be able to, I'll just demo this one right here, this one with no bees. Put it right there, screw in it, lift it right up, and there you are. You can take the frame out with your top bar screwed on, except that you'll have bees on it. And there's a couple other methods I'm going to show. So we're going to take that out for now, put that back there on the drill, put this box aside, and keep our top bar handy. Now we're going to use a small top bar. I don't have a big one, so we have our entry there, going to be facing to the southeast. Actually, that's pretty much east. And here, let's have a look. So you have set your top bar nuke that you've gotten from me right next to where your hive is. That's fine. You can let them fly for a few hours. Let's give them a little smoke in the entryway or the vents there, and have a look at what they look like inside. All right, so this is what you're going to see when you get your box of bees from me. These are actually looking pretty good. So what we're going to do is smoke them down a little bit. I tried to bring these bars up a little higher so there won't really be any space in your top bar and the frame when you put a screw in. But we'll open this baby up. A little messy inside, but it's a small one. So I'm going to do exactly what I said there. We're going to smoke the bees down, get them off that end bar there, put this right there, centered at centered, grab my drill and a screw, stick it through, and I'm going to be careful. Can you see underneath there at all? I'm going to be careful. I don't want to squish any bees when I give this the lift there. So we're going to smoke them off there a little bit, make sure we're not going to mash any. And we'll finish it off there. Now it's attached to this one next to it. Get out your hive tool, give it a little pry. And there, we can just lift that right up like so. Got some beautiful pollen there. And that can be placed into your top bar box. Right there. All right, we're gonna do that again. Same thing. Get your top bar, get your screw. Smoke the bees off the top. Make sure it's centered. Maybe yeah, that should be good. That almost spun a little bit, but we'll keep it straight on there. All nice and tight. Once again, same thing. On your top bar, you can turn it over, see some brood there, into the box. I'm going to fill up our top bar here, but then we're going to have to stop because I don't have a bigger top bar colony with me to finish this out. So this will be the size of our demo, and I hope that this really helps everyone for when you're trying to put this nucleus into your top bar colony. Well, sometimes it wants to spin. I'll give it a little lift. You go slow, the bees move away. Oh, and there's the queen. Nice pink dot is the color of the year for our queen. It's nice if you're able to see her. Sometimes we won't be able to.
Oh, I got it.
But we're lucky enough. All right. We got our videographer getting the queen. We're going to put one more in there. Some of them already going to that entry there. We'll put one more bar in here because that's all we're going to fit. Now, I assume everybody's top bar has more space than 4. This is a little nucleus top bar. We can grow some bees in that one, but here's our transport box. Looking underneath. Oh, that one's not centered. Put it at center. Look out, bees. I don't think I've squished a single bee. And we even got to see the queen, so that's good. Full of eggs. They're taking in nectar. Oh, there's a queen cage. I don't mean to leave that in any of these nukes. Although they're a handy thing to have. Sometimes when you see that queen, then you can like cage her up and do your work without worrying. So there we are. That is how you transfer the top bar nucleus colony from its transport box into your box. So thank you very much for joining us here in the mountains of northern New Mexico.